Question about sex. So I'm gonna read. So they haven't had sex for like about a few years. They've been apart, and you know they get by on like a whole long distance thing. But is it gonna be cool or boring if they ever start to getting around to do it again? So I think that's a question about chemistry. I think between two people. I mean, just to be like objective about the thing. I mean, you're married, you're not married. You know, hey. But I think it boils down to, well, of course I'm going to like save somebody who, you know, I just got married and the honeymoon's in like a few days, so don't ask. But I think that just, it's a question of chemistry. It's really a question of understanding each other, I guess. It's obviously different from just kissing or just hugging, but I find that any kind of physical touch, whether the intensity is great or not, always has to do with how well you know each other, what the other person responds to, and if there's still an emotional component, I think for the women it's going to be okay. And if the men still find you attractive, but there's also an emotional component, then I guess it should be roughly around where you left off. I think. But I'd like to reserve that question for somebody.
Well, I don't know. Actually, we have a book. There's a book called His Needs, Her Needs. Has anybody ever heard that? His Needs, Her Needs? Probably they have it here, but the author is Willard Harley. And actually, Jennifer Harley Chalmers is her name, but it's Jennifer's father. So Jennifer Harley Chalmers lives somewhere by Enchanted Kingdom. She and her husband are American, and her father wrote the book, so they probably have it here, but I have a ton of the books. And actually, I'm married 20 years, and so we have 5 children, so we have a physical, obviously, relationship. But reading the book, actually, so Phil Chalmers, the son-in-law of Willard Harley, gave us a case of the books, and so I started reading the book, and I learned something. So you really could be 20 years into a relationship with your wife, or there's just so much you can learn. But in the book, so they're talking about a lot of things, but a woman needs different emotional things, a woman needs different physical things, and Balikta on the other side for guys, he needs emotional things and physical things, and so it's strange, but the man thinks that what makes him feel good physically is what makes the woman feel good. I mean, he's thinking that whatever I am doing in the physical part of my relationship with the woman is what makes her feel good. But because women are made different, it's like Apple, Mac, Windows. It's kind of different, and so there's a lot to continue to learn, and so that book talks about those things. And so the question really is the question here is that the people are separated. So is it okay to be wild, or will we just pick up where we left off, or whatever? So that. Because the separation is like 3 years or something like that, but I think that actually the physical part of a relationship grows in your understanding of the other person, just like the emotional part of the relationship grows when you understand the other person. So all those things will grow with time, both the physical and the emotional.